Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We are back on Don Diego. I love the sound that fountain makes with the water falling down, except for it makes me have to pee every time I come around it. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, let's get back out what we were doing. I was on a field and I was picking up cotton and I discovered something. I'm surprised I didn't get yelled at for this. And maybe I did. I have been kind of away for quite some time now, and so I've been a little lax on keeping up with the comments, and I apologize for that. I haven't been around, so I'm back though. Let's show you what I'm talking about here. I'm going to jump in this truck, get it started, and remember I told you that I thought this truck was auto load, but I couldn't figure out how it would work because I use a Xbox One controller. And if I get to my controller, okay, now see, there's no indication up in there what I'm supposed to be doing. I can push every button I can think of and nothing happens. But if I use my keyboard and it pops it back down to the, I used my mouse, I'm sorry, pops it back down the keyboard, look, U, autoloader, work mode on, Z, autoloader, select pallets, which I did, but let's do it again. So if you go into pallets by hitting the keyboard, then it lets you go through here and you can find cotton. There's cotton round, there's cotton modules. Now that's what we're looking for right there. And the auto load is on. So now I can use my controller and drive around. And I should be able to pick up these bales now. Let's see if it auto loads, because I did turn it on. I talked dirty to it. It should be turned on. Maybe not. There we go. Had to do it again. Oh, maybe it goes by speed. A lot of these auto loaders, if you go too fast, it turns the auto load function off. I don't know if that's the case, but that might have been why, because it showed that it was on. Now it's showing that it wasn't. So there we go. I wonder if I can do more than two. Probably not. So I'm probably done. Let me drive by another one and see what happens. It's going to tell me to go sit on a brick or something. That's an old phrase. I have no idea what it means. All right, I guess we're done. So let's go up and fasten the old belts, and we're going to go sell some more cotton. And again, I've got a sell point over there, over there, over there, but I don't think I modded it for cotton bales. It has to be modded for cotton modules. So I'll have to do that. In the meantime, I need to take this stuff all the way down to the cotton gin, or whatever that is. You know what I should do is I should run around and let's run around here and get these trains turned off. We go beyond the road though, so it doesn't block the road. I'll wait till those barriers come up, and we'll do that. Let's get the other one and do that. Uh-oh. Stop! Don't put the barrier up. Stop, 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 stop. I'm pumping the brakes while I'm yelling, stop, 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 stop. I have no idea if that works. I've been told that it does. But then I get told a lot of things. Good or bad, right or wrong. Right, so I don't know. I'm probably not going to take the time to haul all these bales around. You know what I mean? So let's get the harvester running again, though. Let's do that at least. That one I'm going to have to manually do. This guy, let's get this guy running again. corn and soybeans. Well, you know what? They're not soybeans. They're sunflower seeds. The sunflower seeds may be ready. The corn is not. And then we'll check at the sugar cane, see what it's looking like. So we're going to hire a worker here. Who we got? Sarah Lynn is on this one. Let's jump out of this thing. It's getting mighty dirty. Mighty dirty. Did you see that pop up? Or was I seeing things? Let me turn this off. Okay, so fruit type sugarcane, remove tops. It is ready. Sugarcane is ready. Corn is not, I can tell by looking at it. It's still growing. The sunflower seeds are ready to harvest. Cool. So let's grab a couple of combines, or at least one combine. Grab the one in front here. What? Won't let me in? Let me in. Are you kidding? Do I have to go around to the other side? Really? I have to do this, huh? Alright. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't actually care about that, but I guess I have to do what I have to do. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of set these things on the side of the road here. And yeah, is that what I want to do? Why not? Let's put the wheels down. Lower it and unhook from it. Here's the thing. Did I or did I not buy corn headers? I thought that I did, but I may be mistaken. Right, I think that's the sugarcane header there. You know what? The easiest way to find out is go to the garage and find out. You know, we'll go to the horse's mouth. Did I or did I not buy corn headers? There's the regular headers. There's the sugar beet and the sugar cane header. Well, it does not look like I did. So let's go to headers. We're going to go to corn headers. Going to get that Capella there. And it shows me right there that I do not own it. Oh no, there it shows me right there I do not own any. What is that for? This shows I don't have any in barn. That one shows I don't have keys for it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm going to leave it red because the internationals are red. We're going to buy one of those. And we're going to turn around and buy another one. And get out of there. Getting out with our life. All right, kids, put on your Sunday best. We're going to Sears. Whoa! Open sesame. Noisy thing, isn't it? Yeah, I mentioned earlier, what am I going to do with that trailer? I have to decide. I mentioned earlier that I've been not around, and I won't go into any details, but suffice it to say, I have no idea what's new in the world of Farm Sim 19 because I haven't been around Giant or mod websites or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to take a couple days and check around and see what kind of mods are out there and what they're doing and what they're about. See if there's anything new, see if there's any new maps out. I'm pretty sure that if there was a lot of really good stuff out, you guys would have been hollering at me already. How come you don't have this map? How come you don't have that map? I didn't see any of that, so I don't know if there's anything extra special out there. So, if you guys know of something that I may or may not be aware of, just give me a holler, and I'll go take a look at it. You know what I could do? I keep forgetting I can do this because this map is so big it's going to take me forever to drive there. What was the control now, though? Was it that? No. Was it that? No. Was it that? There it is. Okay, so we're going to go to, what field do I own? 12, was it? No, 13. And it was sunflower seeds. We're going to go clear up here in the corner. Oh, they're not ready up here in the corner. Well, okay. Was it just a strip that's ready? What? How much of this is ready? I thought it was ready. It's just a little strip that's ready. It's not the whole field. But I'll start over here, and maybe by the time I get around, it'll be ready. How about that? Let's spread our wings here. God, talk about spreading your wings. I got back in time to see a little news on the internet about a couple of 737s crashing. I think that's what it was. I didn't read the details, but it sounded awful. All right, here we go. We're going to do some sunflower seeds. Craig Wilson's on the job and ready for action. Let's get our other combine. And I'm going to pop put this down on the ground. All right, so drop the wheels. Lower the thing, unhook it. All right, do that. Where are we going with this? Going up to the store, which is across the river and through the woods. It's over here. There's the shop right there. Is that a field? Uh-oh. Well, I might be able to wheedle my way out of this. I got stuck in somebody's backyard. We got to go before they look out the window. Mama's probably in there making pancakes for the kiddies. Don't look. You never saw me. I wasn't here. And if you did see me, invite me in for pancakes. I like pancakes. My kids like waffles, and I don't mind waffles, but I prefer pancakes. I tell you what I do. I tell you what the thing about waffles. When my wife makes waffles for me, she has to make them a little bit doughy. I don't like overcooked, crispy waffles. And I don't mean, when I say doughy, I don't mean that the batter's running off, the plate. That's not what I mean. I kind of like a softer, not undercooked, but not as cooked as a lot of people cook waffles. Don't like crispy waffles. I like them soft. And I tend to use jelly or jam instead of syrup. I don't know how many people do that, if anybody. Maybe I'm just weird. But I tend to use jelly. In Oregon, we've got a berry called the Marion berry, and it makes such very, very delicious jellies and jams. I say jellies and jams because I don't really know what the hell the difference is. Is it jelly or is it jam or is it a little bit of both? I don't know. All I know is they're both preserves. Uh-oh, what's going on with that field? I need to check on that field. There may be work to be done over there. I hope I'm not too late with any kind of fertilizer or anything like that. And as usual, we've got a road here. So at some point, I'm going to have to do, and I might as well do it now. We're going to do a little yard work here. Let's take our trusty combine. I don't know if you've noticed, I might have mentioned this once before. I modded this combine. It stops on a dime. Okay, now watch. I'm going to get it up to speed and let go. I'm just going to let go. I'm not going to hit the brakes. I'm just going to let go. See how fast it stops? Now, a piece of equipment that big and heavy would not do that. It would roll for quite a while. The reason I did that is if you notice in the fields, the combine will get full, and then when it comes to a stop, it rolls on for a ways. And so there's a big chunk that doesn't get harvested. I was trying to mitigate that by having the thing have heavier brakes, and hopefully it would stop quicker so that I would have smaller pieces to clean up. Didn't work. So that did not work. Okay. What's happening here? Is this not quite ready to harvest? There it goes. By golly, that combine's beat me back, but I think I'll be okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a headland here. A not very straight one. But then I'm going by my nose. My nose isn't straight. I'm kidding. My nose is perfectly straight. But having a perfectly straight nose isn't very funny. Whoa. There we go. There we go. I better get over there, because if that needs fertilizer and stuff, I got to get on it. All right. Jeez, look at that stuff. And again, you see how fast this is happening. Somebody told me I need to drop down. I think I said that in the last episode. Somebody told me to drop. Oh my God, how did it get up to 15? No wonder. Hang on. They were right. I do need to drop it down. I must have hit the 8 key by mistake. They wanted me to turn it from 5 down to 1 because then my crops wouldn't grow so fast. But I explained that if I do that, that puts me in real time, which means a farm day is going to go like a month of videos or more. Well, it would be more because, you know, there's 12 hours in a work day. And if I'm doing 45 minutes each episode real time, that's gonna be a hell of a hell of a long farm day. Let's put it that way. So let me turn this thing off. I need to jump out, run over on that field and see what kind of stuff I got to get going on. All right, so this is fertilized 50%, weeded 100. So we need to get fertilizing here. Yes, 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 we do. Is it all the way? Pretty sure it is. All right, so gosh, I got to get on that. Look, the corn's ready. When did that happen? When I turned the speed up to 15, that's when it happened. Okay, there's the herbicider. Where's the... I want the fertilizer for sure. Hang on. I'm going to have to do it the hard way. It's in the barn. Okay, heading out the field, do a good day's work of farming. About time, huh? Back her up, buddy. Getting a little over anxious there. Okay, now here's my question. Why is it that I can see yellow straight ahead of me, but in the middle of the field I don't see anything? What's that all about? Is this thing not growing the same everywhere? It's not. Look at this. It's not growing the same. Holy smokes. I must have done a headland. Alright, I did a headland. I'm going to have to wait for the growth pattern to change a little bit here. I don't think that it's in a proper growth pattern for me to actually weed and feed and turtle ties and whatever it is I need to do. Right, so let's get on with this over here then. We'll wait and let this grow a little bit. And I'm hoping that I'll catch it in time. Listen to the pitter-patter little tiny feet. A bunch of mice scurrying around. You guys know how much I hate critters that crawl. It scare the heck out of me. You hear me screaming like a little girl. At least I come by it honestly. Now there isn't a road. There is a road, but it's not really a road. It's a dirt thing, right? So that doesn't make the combine stop at the end like the other one does. But I'm going to do this anyway. It doesn't appear that I need to, but too late. I'm already done. So there you go. All right, let's go back. I'm going to go back to this other end, start this guy running. We need to get a truck down here. We need to do all of this. Man, I tell you, if you look at the edges of this map, isn't that some rugged country there? Look at those hills, cliffs and stuff. This is like a natural prison. We're going to throw a bunch of people out there and make them farm, and they can't get out. You're stuck in this little valley forever and a day. This is your prison. Look all around. You can't get out of here. Too bad, so sad. You're stuck. All right, who we got working here? Alan Green's on the job. Now let's go find a truck, and not that one. We need to find... maybe that is my truck. That is my truck. Because I stole it, didn't I? Well, I can use this one, but it's not gonna... It's only gonna deal with one combine, I think. We need to get Whistling Pete. I'm gonna have to borrow Whistling Pete. I'm gonna have to come up with a different name, because if I buy more than this truck, they all are Whistling Pete, and then I won't know which Pete is what. I'll be confused. Which Pete are you? Are you Pete? I know what I could do. I could call one Whistling Pete and one of Whistling Repeat. I could call Whistling Pete Jr. Whistling Pete. Whistling Repeat Jr. I'd have a whole fleet of Pete's. A fleet of Pete's, that sounds funny. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this feller and start him on this end here. We're going around in circles. God, that made me dizzy. Okay, we're going to go and we're going to start it here. And we're going to do something like this right. Cheer. Let's do some kind of course play route. How about that? We're already on what we need right there. There's no other course loaded. Let's start it. We're going to run him off the field here. Let's go out into the street. That's not a street, is it? This is a highway. This is a highway. A street's a little bit different. A street's in town between houses. That's what I think. Or businesses, if it's a downtown street. I heard a little beep beep. Somebody get paid? Somebody did get paid. $520. I tell you what, these hired hands, they get paid a lot of money. Okay, so I'm going to go out this other way so we're not bumping heads with other trucks that may or may not be coming to the farm to do their thing. Oh, I turned the wrong corner. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. That's not right. Oh, I might as well fix it now. Let me fix it now because this isn't right. I'm going to have to get a mower and start cutting some grass too. I want to start putting stuff in the biogas plant and see what that does. What do it do? And when do it do it? I got to figure out how to make the fuel for this thing right here. What's it made out of? Oatmeal? I doubt it. Oatmeal's made for eating. I like oatmeal. I eat oatmeal a lot. Not a lot, but I eat it quite often, actually. Okay, so we need to dump this stuff. What goes around comes around, and here it comes. All right, do that. We're going to come out this way. And through this gate right here. Slow it down. We don't want to get caught on the gate. We have to give the gate time to come up. The gate has to get its comeuppance, and that takes time. For some reason I feel all wordy today. Alright, stop her there. We're going to stop it. We need to save it. This is field 13, 14. Uh-oh. What field is this? 13. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do field 13 grain to silo. How's that? And then let's drive the course. There he goes. Go find a combine. Go find a combine. Alright, now I gotta get this guy done. It's gotta be done. Is he full? Not quite. So let's start him up. Let's get him to work. We have some cleanup to do because there's quite a few of these little patches that got left. And again, the reason they're getting left is because this thing, especially when it gets full of beets or whatever it's hauling, It gets very heavy, and it doesn't stop on a dime. You can see it's just a rolling and a tumbling around. Look, it's harvesting all the weeds in that sweet. So you can see it misses quite a bit because it's so heavy that when it gets full, it keeps running. All right, we need to put the thing out. I couldn't think of what the thing was. The pipe. We have to put the pipe out. Alright, get it lined up. Come on. Am I that far away? Oh my god, I am. Where's my depth perception going? I used to have excellent depth perception, and I'm losing it. I don't know if it's the game or the fact that it's not 3D. You know, it's 2D, two-dimensional game. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. Maybe it's 3 dimensions. What do I know about dimensions? I'm no scientist. Notice I said scientist. Oh, somebody's slipping. What's the cough? What is the cough? Oh, is that the cotton header? The cough? Well, I'm gonna have to go find out, but might be. Go up there and say, what the cough are you doing? I'm cleaning up the weeds out here. I don't know if I get anything edible out of that, but you know, if you can eat lettuce and crap like that, why can't you eat weeds? You know, weeds are green and growing. What's the difference between weeds and lettuce? You can tell I'm not a lettuce eater. It's rabbit food. Like it has some meat and taters. I'm a meat and a tato guy. Alright, that little strip of beefsteak there ain't gonna amount to much, so let's go see what the cough is. What is the cough? Is this the cough? I thought that was a Peterbilt. Well, that's weird. And why is he way out? What? Did I have this thing set up for the harvester of potatoes and sugar beets? I bet I did. So we're going to have to adjust this because it's only 4.8 meters, and I don't quite know how long to do that. Let's, what if I did... Is there an automatic? Let's check that out. We're going to go down to 0 and see if there's an automatic. There is. Let's see if it knows. Does it know anything? And if it does, when did it know it? So we're going to stop this and give it another chance. Okay, so let me move this guy around, and give him another chance, see what he does. What you gonna do? Where's he going? The wrong side of the combine. What? Oh, for crying out loud. I guess that's not going to work. Okay, so that didn't work. God, how many meters do you think that is? 12 maybe? 14? And I can't hold it down and let it go. You got to keep pushing the damn button. My finger button's getting sore. Let's run it out to 12 and start that way. I might have to go out to like 14 or 16 or 20 or 25. Let's try 12 and see if we have to go either out some more or in. This is crazy, man. Crazy. Okay, let's try it. Figure it out, buddy, or I'm going to fire you. Of course, every time I keep doing this, I'm hiring a new driver. Who we have anyway? Matt Jensen. Come on, Matt. You can do it. 12 meters. You got it. I have faith in you. Do me proud. 12. Is it 12? Uh-oh. 12 might be too much. Oh, we might have to bring it in to about 11 and a half maybe. We'll see. It might squirt it out further than it's actually at. Oh. Sorry, Matt. That was my fault. I'll take blame for that. Let's stop it and bring it back into 11 and a half. And try that. Did I probably not give it? I probably didn't give it enough room. Okay, let's back it out. It might be a full meter. Let's do a full meter actually. Let's go down to 11. How much is a meter anyway? 3 feet, something like that? I have no idea. We're Americans. We use feet and stuff. We don't use liters and meters, and we do use peters, but not liters and meters. And we don't use Celsius. We use Fahrenheit. Right, let's see if 11 will do it. Now, who we have working now? John Tice. Uh-oh, did I go the wrong way? Maybe. Maybe not. You got to remember, I have to do it right, because it's not always going to be a corn header. It's going to be a wheat header, and a wheat header is a lot wider than the corn header. So that's got that. So let's move this fella up, because we don't need it here. We're going to need it at that big field down yonder. So let's get him up that way a little closer. Alright. I just want to get him up here. And then we need to get those beets. Where's that truck that had the beets on it? Get this thing back to the barn. Isn't it nice that these farms are always a sunny day for you? And of course, you know they're not. There is a little bit of rain occasionally. This truck, it struggles just a little bit on the get-go, but it does get its rubber band wound up and going after a little bit. It's got about 100 gears on it. sections does that thing have on it? 1, 2, about 6, 7 maybe? That telescoping arm there. I can't really tell. Right, come on, dump those beets. Oh, does this take beets here? Of course it does. It's coming down. Of course it does. Want some rye? Of course you do. As soon as we get this unloaded, we can grab that sugarcane header and go out there and do some sugar canes. But you know what? That might be... Am I done with this field? I think I am. Need to get farming on it. I don't think it needs plowed. I think I did plow it. But we'll check. Let's take a look. Nope. It needs plowing. It needs plowed. So, and that takes care of that. Let's get these beets put away. Actually, I'm going to sell these beets right here at the sell point. This is the on-farm sell point. I get more profits out of this one because it's mine. I'm my own dealer. How about that? Okay, we got a partial load here. Wasn't quite full, about 3/4 maybe. So you got about 100,000 here. Let's see what we get for close to 100,000 tons of beets. Hang on, it'll give us a total. 37,868 schmackaroonies. Let's grab... Oh, it's working. Look at that. Both trailers. Sweet. It's working. It got both combines. Right. So, hey, something, at least something works on this farm. Let's start this up. We're going to get rid of that. Let's flip it to that. Put that away. Let's flip it back and put that away. Fold her up. We're just going to have to unfold her, but that's okay. I just want to see it work. I like to see machinery working. So I'm going to drop this off in the barn. We're going to switch it for the sugarcane one. And then, unfortunately, I think the harvesting of the sugar... Oh, look out! No, you didn't. That wasn't right. Oh. Well, there goes the 0 days between accidents on the farm. It's going to go back to 0 days between accidents on the farm. That wasn't right. That wasn't my fault either. But I tell you what I was going to try to say was that the harvesting of the sugarcane, that's a story for another day. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.